What you don't
Hi,
see
Virgo.
is
Let's
that you're
tap in to
closer
see
to
what
a
Spirit wants you
breakthrough
to know
than
right now.
burnout.
My name is the Oracle G, and I thank you for tuning in. I do encourage you to use discernment as you're viewing this video. I'm just the messenger, so don't come for me in the comment section, okay? If you are triggered, face your mirror. So this is a 6-card spread, and I'm starting with card number 1, which is your current energy, Virgo. So let's see what's going on. The High Priestess in the reverse position. Card number 2, the hidden influence. So trust and believe there's a shift happening behind the scenes, even if you can't see it yet, okay? So Spirit is definitely moving some pieces around. 9 of Wands upright. Card number 3, which is the lesson. The Wheel of Fortune upright. Card number 4, your guidance. Eight of Swords, reverse position. Card number 5, your next move or next step. Queen of Swords, reverse position. Card number 6, the blessing. Ten of Wands, upright position. All right, Virgo. So before we dive into this message, I would like to set my intentions. You guys, thank you again for tuning in. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, my true guys, for showing up. Protect us as we go through these portals, and I ask that you close the gates to anything not in alignment with the Divine's will. Thank you for protecting us through our virtual space and in our 3D world. And so it is. Now, for card number 1, with your current energy, I got the High Priestess in the reverse, right? So, Virgo, this is basically telling me that right now, 222 on the timer, you may not be really trusting your intuition fully, or you could be second guessing yourself, okay? So basically what Spirit wants you to do is just pretty much slow down. You know how that is. Slow down, reconnect, and don't ignore your own inner wisdom, okay? Because that's what's guiding you. And don't forget, the messages you're receiving, they're clear and they're accurate because it's coming directly from Source God, from your angelic guides, however it resonates with you. Now, for the hidden influence, with this 9 of Wands coming out in the upright position, you've been through a lot. And at this point, some of you definitely feel tired. It's like you're tired of fighting. You're tired of, you've been standing your ground. Let's just put it that way. You could be very guarded as well. But what you don't see is that you actually are closer to a breakthrough. Okay? Yeah, your breakthrough is so close, right? You're more closer to the breakthrough than you actually burning out. All right? So your resilience is definitely carrying you further than you may realize. Okay? So yeah, keep hanging in there. Keep fighting. All right? Your resilience is key. Your confidence is key. And all I keep hearing is don't back down for what you believe in. Okay? And the lesson out of all of this with the Wheel of Fortune coming out, bam, so y'all can see that. I love these cards, y'all. They're so pretty. So basically what I'm pulling, like I keep hearing divine timing. Okay, so what I'm feeling like is that Spirit is trying to teach you about divine timing, right? That things are shifting in your favor even when it doesn't feel like it. Okay, and even if it feels unpredictable, right? Because sometimes we're not always meant to know everything that's happening. Okay, the wheel is turning in your favor. It's turning for your good, and it always turns. Even when, it might be good as hell right now, and then you might go through a cycle where you be like, Lord have mercy, what happened, right? But it's all in how we get through the process. Okay, so the faster we can get through our process, the quicker the wheel will turn, right? That's how divine timing works, right? When ego gets in the way, guess what? Divine timing kicks in. Okay, so but the thing is, like I said, it's like everything is actually working out in your favor. you can't see it because you're tired, or you could be just guarding yourself. But Spirit really wants you to tap into your higher self right now because it's all there. It's clear. Okay. With the Eight of Swords coming out in a reverse position, this is your reminder that your freedom really comes from you changing your perspective. So once you start looking outside of the box or seeing things from a different perspective with your situation, which is basically like you're not trapped. That's an illusion. You're not stuck. That's an illusion. Okay. So it's time for you to cut those mental ties, those fears. If there's doubts, it's time for you to cut that, right? Because you're not as stuck as you feel. And even when you look at the card, it's like this girl can pull that ribbon right off her face. It ain't even tied. Her hands are tied with a ribbon. It's just swords. Like she can literally pull one sword out, boom, two swords, hop up and squeeze her butt right through them swords. Okay? So, this is why divine timing kicked in. Most definitely. And so once you shift your perspective, then guess what? Your situation changes. And so the next step for you with the Queen of Swords in a reverse position. All right. So you're being asked just to be kind of mindful here of how you communicate. Right? Because Virgo, right now, we use sharp words. Okay. All right. Up. We can come across real sharp. Right? Real direct. Very direct. Okay. Sometimes it can come across a little judgmental. Okay. Or you could have some type of cloudy judgment that could get in the way of your clarity. Because as we can see, the High Priestess is in the reverse position. So step back, breathe, and choose wisdom over your reaction. Okay. So that's going to be what you're going to do next. Right. Because of course, Virgo, hey, we go through these cycles and there's always something to learn and there's always going to be something that's going to trigger us. But what you're going to do is you're going to step back for clarity. Okay, you're not going to react. For card number 6, the blessing. And when I see this with this 10 of Wands, it's like, even though it's more about you carrying burdens or weights that you shouldn't be, that you need to put down, I feel like this is also about you stepping into a new chapter where what you were carrying before now turns into wisdom. It now turns into your strength. Okay. And also you're being given the opportunity to put the burdens down. Like you getting the opportunity to start over where you're not literally carrying other people's stuff. Okay. You're getting an opportunity to make a different choice for yourself. So, and how I'm seeing all of this is like, this is literally going to become your testimony, Virgo. Your strength becomes your testimony. Everything that you've carried, everything that you've been fighting for, everything, all of it, okay, Virgo, is putting you on the winning team, baby. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to stick with, right? Even if you feel like I can't see it, I don't know what's going on, I'm not clear. All you need to know is that everything is working out for your highest good, okay? Spirit got you. As usual, right? So put your ego to the side, step into your higher self, okay? Step back, breathe, and choose wisdom over a reaction. All right, Virgo, get outside, take a walk, ground yourself, okay? And I'm going to check back in tomorrow. All right, y'all. Peace.